Annyeonghaseyo, hi guys, it's me and welcome back to my channel, and today we're finally finishing A Perfect Crown. Feels a little bit surreal because I've just been enjoying the show so much. It's really been a comfort show for me despite all the emotional roller coasters it's been putting me through. I looked forward to every single episode in a way that felt less stressful than a lot of other shows that I've watched. I don't know how to put it, but yeah, I've really been enjoying it. I hope you guys are too. Before we do get into it, I just want to say a quick thank you to all amazing patrons and channel members. If you're interested in joining either of those for uncut and exclusive reactions, links to it will be in the description below, along with my social media and my PO box. And if you want to subscribe, that's always greatly appreciated. But now, without further ado, let's get into today's video. If he actually survives the coronation day, I will be so happy. Or I should rather say, if he survives it without any attempts on his life, I will be so happy. I just didn't have to look so good in all black.
군주제 폐지에 대한 논의를 시작합시다.
Oh, he wasted no time, which is probably better, because then there will be less time for Prime Minister Min to undermine him, but...
한번 적으면 그거 지우지도 못하는 거예요. 이게 일났다. 안 되겠어요. 제가 도부자님한테 지금... 가만히 좀 있어!
He's allowed to be stressed. I understand he's very high energy right now, but...
내각 강요에 종친들까지 다 모인다던데? 약간 전통적인 퍼포먼스로?
That's why it's important for him to do that then.
그래서 왕으로서 할 첫 마디가 뭐예요?
아주 욕먹을 수도 있는데 그래도 후배님은
당신을 이해하겠지.
Yay, they're finally on the same wavelength.
타고난 신분 같은 거 그게 특권이 되고 제약이 되는 거 그 시작은 왕실이거든.
Yeah. Like, it's not as if the lack of monarchy is suddenly gonna fix class discrepancies. Because otherwise we wouldn't have, you know, the issues that we have in most other countries. You know, it would only be England and whichever other small countries that still have monarchies or similar systems of power. It would only be them with issues. But I think it could still be a massive step in the right direction of lessening that gap and forcing a better sense of equality.
겨우 가진 신분인데 놓을 준비 됐어?
내가 언제 신분이 갖고 싶댔나? 그것 때문에 놓쳤던 기회들이 엿같았지.
그때 알았어.
Didn't you? I'm trying to remember. I feel like she did want power though. I mean, she wanted it because she didn't want it. She wanted the equal opportunity of what her brother had. But that doesn't change the fact that she wanted that. Am I misremembering? Maybe. Yeah. It's been 11 episodes. I might be misremembering.
후배님이 내 혁명인 걸.
If I'm not mishearing that, he keeps calling her like my junior, you know?
존재함으로써 가치가 있는 것이죠.
국민의 지지를 받지
Again?
못한 왕은 필요치 않다. 총리가 했던 말 같은데.
잊은 겁니까? 왕은 바뀔 수 있어도
Oh!
왕실은 바뀌지 않으니까요.
Wait, hold on. Why is Hoju's father there? He's not nobility of any kind. I'm glad he's there because we need someone in Ian's corner, and I think he could be that, but
왕실과 정치권은 원래부터 공생 관계고요. 뭐 정치는 말할 것도 없죠.
yeah, I mean, why would they want to give up their titles?
국민 여론밖에 없겠네요.
This is why you guys should have been working on the public since like 2 episodes ago.
국민 여러분들께서 걱정하실 일은 없을 겁니다.
형님 한 말씀만 더 해주시죠.
I mean, that's a very vague statement.
아 이제 왕 됐는데 군주제를 왜 폐지해?
그니까 아니 아버님은 이거 아시는 거야?
I want to hear the dad's take on this. We never got closure on like, was she really the cause of her husband's death?
무슨 낯으로 여기로 오신 겁니까?
She could say the same to you.
뭘 잘못했는지 아시는 겁니까? 부모 자식을 버리니 속이 시원하시냔 말입니다.
She isn't. She's actually putting her son first for the first time in her life.
제가 무슨 죄를 지었는지 다 알고 버티고 있었단 말입니다.
As a 5-year-old.
제가 아버지의 죄를 알았을 때 어떤 마음이었는지 아시냔 말입니다.
She finally saw that she was doing to her son what her dad had done to her. Yeah, I mean, fair.
아버지에겐 이제 자식이 없습니다.
Oh. Oh, she said, I'm disowning you as my father.
마마, 민정리 그자가
Did he give her something to take Prime Minister Moon
폭발이
down
일어날
with?
걸 알면서도 대군을 그리로 부른 게 민정리입니다.
대군 자가를 막든 주상 전하를 막든 무슨 짓이든 하십시오.
Kind of great, terrifying to think what he might have done to the former emperor had he not seen the value of keeping him alive.
군까지 제가 모시겠습니다.
What, you can drive me to my death? When you're clever, please find a way to stay alive.
그 진짜예요?
이제 막 매제가 왕 됐는데 이거 폐지는 좀 그렇잖아요.
매제?
어? 왜요?
매제 맞잖아. 호칭 해.
이 막말로 이 호칭도 왕실이 있어야 유지가 되죠. 아버지도 이제 부원군 되고 대감 소리 듣게 되지.
Okay. So, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I was so confused. So, because he's the son of the now queen, he's the father of the now queen, he gets a title.
당분간 둘 다 몸 조심해라.
Yes, please.
몸이요?
아니 왜 그런 말씀을 하세요? 무섭게.
No. Elaborate. Can everyone just use their words, please?
내각은 반대할 겁니다. 거기서 반대 의견을 내주십시오.
Say nothing.
내가 거부하면 어떻게 되는 겁니까?
Why would you say that when you're at his mercy?
아버지에 이어 하나뿐인 아들까지 죄인으로 만들고 싶으십니까?
Wait, what?
아버지에 이어
You wish to see your only son following your father's... How the hell are you gonna frame an 8-year-old for a crime? What are you talking about? What nonsense are you spewing?
죄인으로 만들고 싶으십니까?
Look in front of you.
지금 제일 급한 게 뭐예요?
군인들 월급이죠. 근위대 행정관들까지 합치면
Luckily, you married rich, sir.
돈 많은 외척뒀다 뭐예요? 이럴 때 써먹는 거지. 줘봐요. 예산안에 얼마나 부족한데.
이게
마음은 알겠는데 안 돼. 길게 봐야 돼.
길게 보면 안 돼요.
Can we do both?
하잖아요. 모두가 반대할 땐 반대할지.
Like, if I wish they would utilize the media more. If the media got wind of the fact that a massive business like Castle is, or that the heir of Castle, one of the heirs, is having to subsidize the crown to ensure that hundreds of people don't lose their jobs because the prime minister is cutting finances of the royal palace to force their hand, there's your spin. We were told so many times at the start of this, press and how you frame things is what's important. So why aren't they utilizing it at the moment? It feels like it's a dropped ball.
왕실에서 난리 쳤을 텐데 고생했어요.
아니요, 그게 이 캐슬 그룹에서 왕실에 기부를 했는데 그 금액이 1년치 예산을 상회한답니다.
전하께서 외척을 쓰시네. 치사하게.
Your jealousy is showing, sir. And I'm enjoying every single second of it. I wish there was more. I just want him to see him suffer.
세연이,
I love all the
제가
red
지금 좀
accents
바쁘거든.
in her place. What now?
비자금 수사라던데 하루 이틀 안으로 공식 소환도 있을 거라고.
And this is why you get ahead with the public media. Because now when they're looking into slush funds and things like that, it'll look even more like Prime Minister Min is overplaying his hand in power. But because you don't have the public in the loop of what's going on, you guys are just going to end up looking guilty and suspicious.
왕실에 돈 대지 말란 협박인데 동요를 해주면 쓰나.
I'm so glad they're
세연님, 이거 수사라.
I'm glad they're working as a team family right now and not a
권력남용으로.
fighting in-house.
그리고 이런 거는 원래 후계자가 가는 게 맞죠.
He's braver than I would have expected upon seeing him in the first few episodes. I have to give him credit.
자기야 아직 술.
그게 다예요, 아버지? 아니, 근데 제가 예전부터 좀 말씀드리고 싶었는데 제가 지금 이 지극한 효심으로다가 아버지 대신해서 수사받겠다고 그러고 있잖아요. 그러면 뭐 감동의 눈물까지는 아니더라도 칭찬 정도? 아니면 따뜻한 아니야?
뭐해? 군까지 네가 모셔.
제가요? 누굴? 얘를?
I thought you were a devoted, caring, overprotective older brother.
혼자 다니지
That's what you
마라.
told the media. Thank you. Can we please start taking all the threats to people's lives seriously? I didn't think I'd be on the dad side, considering everything.
왜 또 뭐?
캐슬 뷰티. 변호사 유능해.
뭐?
Utilize them.
필요하면 얘기하라고.
Don't push your luck. Don't push your luck.
그게 아니라 아버지도 시킨 거 아니야. 제대로 하라고 좀.
Oh, yeah. Let's hope he's capable enough, because he is not the most quick on his feet when it comes to wording, which might not be a good thing during an interrogation.
너만 나 무시해. 너만.
앞으로는 좀 줄여볼게.
Small victories. This is actually so endearing. My word.
중전만 맡으셨사옵니다.
모시게.
Look at the titles. I'll enjoy it while I have it.
나 못 들었는데.
일부러 말 안 하고 혼자 간 거니까 최보자 괜히 잡지 마요.
혼자 갔어?
어쩔 수가 없었어. 마음이 좀 급해서.
Yeah, but can you see why he's worried?
빠르면 내일 회사 검찰 수사 있을 거예요.
잠깐만 이러.
I mean, this is exactly why he
아버진
didn't want.
동요하지 형태주는 지가 수사받겠다고 막 허세를 떠는데 아니 차라리 화를 내든가.
성희주.
You're not 100% dysfunctional, so
근데 그게
there's hope for you yet. I mean, the family as a whole. There's
싫진
hope for
않더라.
them actually getting to a point of proper communication.
전하께서도 그렇게 해줘요. 동요하지 말고 막 허세 부려줘. 나 든든하라고.
그럴게.
What I'm scared about and what I'm hoping for is Prime Minister Min is using the former emperor as her weakness, but I hope that he's underestimated her and that what he views as her weakness will become her strength. Like, she has to do the right thing for her son. She's not gonna do the wrong thing to save her son. You know, like, a thing of him, he's looking at this problem from one angle with one viewpoint, and I'm hoping that there's a different angle, a different motivation that makes her go against what he's expecting of her.
아버지에 이어 하나뿐인 아들까지 죄인으로 만들고 싶으십니까?
Sir, look in front of you before you crash.
3년 전 마마께서 선왕의 교지를 없앤 일 말입니다.
Yeah, and? You can't put an 8-year-old in prison because of that. You can put the mother in prison because of that, but not the 8-year-old. Get real. I mean, he could maybe because he's the prime minister.
나는 지금 총리가 무슨 말을 하는지.
아들을 왕위에 앉히려 왕명을 거역한 일이 밝혀지면
But that's what happened to the burnt piece of
역사의
Eden.
죄인이 되실 겁니다. 왕도 아니고 왕족도 아닌 죄인으로
It feels a little bit shaky.
평생.
그리 왕실을 걱정하는 분이 이안을 죽이려 했습니까?
Why would you reveal that? Why would you reveal that you know that?
필요하다면 그게 무슨 짓이든 몇 번이고 다시 할 겁니다.
Yeah, we see that.
너 하나 지키는 게 일이 더 어렵구나.
Yeah, maybe you and Huiju can bond over that.
왕실과 내각이 딱 부딪힐 때 타이밍이 너무 절묘하네요.
I mean, that is what you should have been doing for a while now. I appreciate that someone is doing it.
무슨 할 말 있습니까?
아닙니다.
Clearly you do, yes.
왜요?
그 데뷔전에 한번 가보시는 게 어떨까요?
Oh?
쉬시게 두세요.
Sir, you're way too
제대로
hands off with
싸움을
this.
끝낸 분입니다.
인평부원 분들도 그렇고 국민들 보기가 좀 그러실 테니까요.
Can someone reach out to her, please?
주상이 왜 날 벌하지 않나 했는데 다 이유가 있었나 봅니다.
She's the tipping point.
납니다.
잘 생각하셨습니다.
Please let her be a double agent in this. Please, 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 please. I'm trying to have faith in her right now. Please don't disappoint me. And like started to root for her. I don't want to go back to how I was feeling about her before. Ooh, interesting. Having both of them in black like that.
만인은 평등하다. 헌법으로 명시되어 있습니다. 헌데 우리 왕실의 존재가 계급을 공고히 하고 평등을 위해하고 있지 않습니까?
전하, 그건
왕족이 누리는 특권 아래 이 종친들이 활개를 치고
Mm-hmm.
그 종친과 연을 맺은
And no more clearly demonstrated than all the incidents we had recently.
양반들이 평민 앞에서 위세를 떠는 것 어찌 생각합니까?
Sir, you are alone in a room full of people who have nothing to gain by listening to you. Please tell me you have some kind of trump card.
경제, 외교, 문화 어디 하나 빠지는 곳 없이
그래서 죽이려고 했어요?
She just came out and said it!
경제, 외교, 문화 어디 하나 빠짐없이 영향력을 행사하는 왕실을 폐지하겠다는 이유만으로 이 나라의 왕을 시해하려 했냐고요.
성희주 중전
No, no, no.
아버지에 이어 하나뿐인 아들까지 죄인으로 만들 생각이십니까?
그게 무슨 말입니까? 그리 왕실을 아끼시는 분이 이안을 죽이려 했습니까?
필요하다면 그게 무슨 짓이든
아버지를 찾아갔던 날
군까지
I love that for her.
주상은 모질지 못한 사람입니다. 헌데 중전은 다르지 않습니까?
These, I'm sorry to interrupt you, former queen who deserves to also be a queen in a different kind of style. But this is the kind of moments that I live for. Cause like this is exactly, I think I even like said the words in one of the previous episodes of, I want them to shore up each other's weaknesses, and this is it. He's incapable of not showing mercy, but she is much more ruthless when pushed to be protective. And it's not in a cruel way. It's in such a necessary way.
그대에게 배워야 가장 아플 겁니다.
Oh, she read Prime Minister Men so accurately, it's kind of painful. That was, oh, that's so satisfying.
이게 다 사실입니까?
사실이냐고! 전하, 우선 사실관계를 확인하시고
총리에게 물었습니다. 지금부터 민총리를 주둔하는 사람은 나를 시해하려는 자의 공범으로 치부될 겁니다.
전하.
Suddenly not so powerful anymore. You're only as powerful as the people standing behind you in these kinds of situations. Oh, it's so satisfying.
가서 전화를 지키세요.
예, 중전마마.
Go and arrest Prime Minister Min and protect His Majesty. Because why? What do you mean? He does like. Please tell me there's at least guards watching over him. Apparently not. We're just in the same room as the person who tried to murder us.
정우야. 너 진짜 나를
죽이려고 했냐고?
My heart breaks for Byeon. Oh.
희주만 멀리 밀어내달라고. 그럼 내가 널 지키겠다고. 몇 번을 말했잖아.
Oh, this hurts. It's just sad because if the roles were reversed, you know, Prince Byeon would never have to keep Hyeju safe. Yeah, he would do a lot, but he would always find a different route.
네 잘못이야.
Go to hell.
내가 이렇게 된 건.
Go to hell. Go to hell, learn to take personal responsibility, and then go back to hell again. What a rice grain of a man. Like, what the frick?
가져본 적도 없는 걸 뺏겼다 생각한 네 잘못이지.
Okay, I was about to be like, please tell me they're gonna arrest him in some way, shape, or form.
괜찮아요?
넌
Yeah, I mean, it's a betrayal for both of them.
고생했어요.
My heart. Sorry.
왕실과 정부는 장기간에 걸친 협의 끝에 군주제 폐지를 국민의 뜻에 맡기는 것으로 뜻을 모았는데요. 존속이든 폐지든 판단의 주체는 국민이어야 한다는 국왕전하의 원칙이 최종적으로 받아들여진 것입니다.
만약 성공하면 뭐부터 하고 싶어요?
Eat food at a place that isn't a restaurant? That's it by the... Oh.
내
Yes.
이름 알아?
내가 그럼 내 남편 이름도 모를까 봐요?
불러본 적 없잖아.
그거야, 왕족은.
그러니까
Yeah, because I had that same thought earlier as like, I don't know what the former emperor's name is. Like, this 8-year-old child, and he's never really used his own name or heard it. That's so sad.
성공하면 불러줘. 내 이름.
I'm very curious to find out what his name is.
군주제 폐지되면 환희 씨는 좀 아쉽겠다.
왜요?
Because you'll have to find a new home.
환희 씨한테는 궁이 집이잖아요.
에이, 뭐 이사 간다고 가족이 바뀌나요? 전하께서도 중병 혜정 씨도 같이 있을 거잖아요. 그죠?
My heart does break a little bit for him now that I think about it.
어? 환희 씨 여기 일로 와.
Oh! He was like, oh, I'm gonna try for like a handhold moment, but no.
왜요? 너무 빨라요? 별론가?
I love her.
전혀요?
My heart.
천천히다, 그죠?
출발하세요.
I love her. This is just such a nice group of people, you know?
이요.
Make me so happy.
아파요.
그 몸에 벚꽃놀이 갈래요?
Yeah.
좋아요.
I think they're maybe one of the best side couples I've seen in quite a while. I mean, I'm trying to think when last I had such a nice side couple. I'm so happy. Oh no. Should I be nervous? This seems ominous.
하여 과인은 헌법이 허용한 마지막 권한으로 군주제의 완료를 선포한다. 34대 9번 이완.
Ah, there we go! That was a nice way to find out his name. And quite fitting. I feel like it fits with him. Beautiful. Sorry, I got a little bit emotional because it just kind of hit me how much bravery and like guts it would take to be the person who takes that step to abolish something that in, you know, this canon has stood for thousands of years. Maybe not thousands of years, I'm trying to think, because the Joseon dynasty was 600 years on its own. So it would be longer than that, you know? It would take immense courage to be the person that makes that change, because you don't know what your country is like without that. And you just hope that you're making the right choice. You hope that it doesn't have negative effects that will make it go down horribly in history and destroy your country's economy in the long run. I mean, obviously, we're in the real world where South Korea is fine without a monarchy and thriving, I would go as far as to say. But in this fictional setting, they don't have that. They don't have that knowledge. They don't have that guarantee to make this kind of decision. Would require a lot of bravery, in my opinion.
희주야.
Oh, look at him in normal clothes.
완!
You said it's time, yeah, I can feel it.
이완!
Oh. I'm also just happy for them because this means that whatever children they have, they won't have to be constrained by the same potential pressures that His Majesty was. I hope we do get a check in with him and the former Queen Mother.
세계 안팎에서는 성희주 대표의 복귀가 테슬그룹 크게 구도에도 영향을 미칠 것으로 보고 있는데요. 테슬그룹에 가져올 변화는 무엇인지 귀추가 주목됩니다.
아니 그렇게 좋으세요?
In heaven. And I like Secretary Do's new hairstyle.
너무 긴 시간이었어.
What have you guys been up to
미리
for
안식년
3
즐겼다고 생각하시고
years?
성태주 전무님이 맡았던 프로젝트들 다 정리해달라고 하셨잖아요, 그쵸? 그게 이렇게 많아?
Oh, she's not gonna be happy about this.
안녕하십니까 전무님.
I don't know if this is a good idea. Your
내가 지금
sisters on the warpath.
기획안들을 보고 있는데 이게
아까 고맙단 말은 됐고 부탁 하나만 하자.
이 와중에
What?
아버지 은퇴하시려면 아직 멀었어 꿈깨.
그러면
What is Miss Gremlin pregnant and you want some time off?
우리 다영이 임신했어.
뭐?
That's fair.
이 미친 인간이 진짜.
It's not. I mean, it's his fault, but it's not his fault. Hello? Oh.
그냥 요리하지 마세요. 내가 볼 때 형은 재능 자체가 없어.
야, 넌 뭐 처음부터 잘했어?
네, 처음부터 잘했어요.
그래?
여자들이 백수를 별로 안 좋아하는데.
그래?
네. 아니 형수님 지금 이렇게 열심히
Not
출근하시는데
the pressure.
아니, 노는 거 아니고 쉬는 거거든.
그거나거든. 요?
He's enjoying this, like.
희주야, 나 지금 저녁 준비 중이지. 퇴근
Oh
중.
no, no, sir, no, you're ruining perfectly good food, my heart.
아니 나 오늘 같이 저녁 못 먹을 것 같아서요.
너 무슨 일 있어?
아니 그런 건 아닌데. 아이고 나 지금 전화 들어온다. 오늘 도비사도 못 들어가니까 저녁 둘이 먼저 먹어요.
아니 자기야, 그걸 지금 얘기. 자기야.
왜요? 바쁘시대요?
도비서도 못 온대.
Yeah, no, you were enjoying his pain until it became your pain as well.
또 못 봤는데.
나도 못 봤는데.
아니 형 양심 있어야죠. 그걸 누가 먹어요? 당뇨 와요.
이 자식 진짜.
저거 드실래요? 저거?
저거?
I mean, he could probably still do some like, that could come off as potentially a little bit shameless, but he could still work as like a model or something, you know? He could use his celebrity status, because I'm sure there are still people who are fans of him even though he's abolished the crown, and there might even be people who are more fans of him now that he's abolished the crown because they view it as like selfless or something, you know?
형이랑 형수님도 그 정도 됐겠네.
우린 더 됐지.
시작이 언젠데?
When did... Yeah.
야.
When would you consider... I guess the wedding anniversary would be the cleanest way to look at it?
가짜는 아니었지.
진짜도 아니었죠. 프로포즈를 다시 하는 건 어때요?
Ooh.
프로포즈?
응. 형 결혼 반지도 없잖아요.
Yeah, that's true.
네, 아니 누님 말씀하세요. 어디시라고요?
What would all the former court attendees' jobs be then? Like, because obviously they would have lost their jobs unless maybe they're staying to help upkeep the place as it becomes a tourist attraction. Maybe? I just don't want them to have lost their jobs, you know?
태주한테 얘기 들었다. 증명해봐. 질 수밖에 없는 위치에 두는가. 안 할 테니까.
Yeah, I guess we weren't expecting the most emotional intelligence from a man who couldn't figure out that his daughter was just wanting his approval for most of her life, but he's making progress.
네가 지길 바란 적은 없어. 싸우지 않길 바랬던 거지.
Sure.
이젠 말리지 않으마.
I'm happy for you.
자네는 무슨 선물을 침대로.
앉아보십시오, 전하.
그리 부르지 말라니까.
What is this, a mattress advert at the end? What's going on? Oh yeah, no, 100% ad. I was like, well, how are we going to confirm whether or not it's ad? Yeah, the logo was right there.
후사 소식이 없지 않습니까? 침대라도 귀한 걸 두면 좋은 소식 있지 않을까?
막 일 시작했고 나도.
전하께 무슨 문제라도 있는 겐가?
전화 아니라니까. 그리고
This was not what I was expecting.
문제가 없습니다.
Okay, so they kept the royal residence, it seems. How does that work? Because this is still one of the real residences, isn't it?
왜 아직 안 자고 있어요?
와이프가 아직 안 들어왔는데 남편인 내가 어떻게 자?
가서 미안. 자.
아니 그
Why are you sneaking around like he's still?
정말 많은 전문 경영인들이 있잖아요. 근데 굳이
See, and now she's not gonna want to be pregnant right now because it's like, well, I need to be prioritizing my work right now. I was hoping that part of why they'd taken the 3 years off was because they would be like learning to handle a baby / toddler. But no, that battle has not been done yet.
그거 오빠 아니고 웬수야 아주.
신난 것 같은데?
캐슬 그룹 현금은 캐슬 카드가 다 가지고 있거든요.
I love that her happiness completely distracted him.
아니 그 보통 남편들도 같이 끼잖아 결혼한 지.
You're not thinking about his feelings. She is half asleep, so.
성유주.
I don't blame her for not necessarily counting her words right now.
자네. 저번에 첼로 한다고 난리더니 이번엔 바이올린을 하겠대요?
Is this Mr. Former
음악이 싫은가
Emperor?
보죠.
우리 유님 음악가가 될 겁니다.
I think she may have actually called him by his name once, because that sounds familiar.
이걸로 주세요.
이걸로 드릴까요?
제가 근데
결제 바로 도와드리겠습니다.
I appreciated that they're like, okay, I actually have to check my accounts now. I can't just be making splurgy purchases.
조심히 가요, 서방님.
네, 형수님도요.
Hirang, beautiful name. Did he open a flower shop? That would feel very fitting.
그래서 프로포즈를 다시 하시겠다고요?
아니 뭐 그때 한 네 말도 일리가 있으니.
아, 그랬구나.
결혼 반지도 다시 맞추고 그 프로포즈도 다시 하면 좋지 않을까.
That was not smooth. That was not smooth. That was not. No, that was not great. Panic.
들었어.
Don't look so judgmental, damn. This man just wants you to be happy.
저번부터 자꾸 굳이 하는데 결혼에 굳이 그놈의 굳이가 어딨어?
아니 이미 한 번 했는데 뭘?
It doesn't really feel like she's understanding that this is actually hurting him.
그렇게 늦게? 우리 그 전부터 막 키스하고.
자기는 언제부터였는데?
Not the reversal of the roles. Yeah, I don't think he's ever told her. Oh, I love the mirroring. Don't think I didn't notice.
나한테 처음 이름 알려줬던 그때부터. 누구냐? 이름.
해줍니다.
한밤에도 새빨간 게 달려가고 싶던데. 후배님이 워낙 유명해서
So you better freaking treasure him and get him a ring.
마주칠 기회가 한 번이라도 있겠지 싶었는데 영 기회가 없더라고. 그러다가 본 게
단일연.
And in red once again.
그날도 너무 새빨개서.
Which makes, like, the fact that they chose these lines and those visuals at the start, it feels so full circle, and I love the intentionality. Oh!
달려왔어?
I mean, he couldn't really.
놓칠까봐 엄청 빨리.
What's this?
원할 땐 내 것이 아니었고 원치 않을 땐 내 것이었으나 마지막은 내 뜻이었으니.
Chills.
후련하네.
미안해. 너무 늦게 끝나가지고. 다 본 거야? 더 볼까요 좀?
아니야, 괜찮아. 가자.
That's really gonna be the end? Okay, no, he can actually wear the team that he wants to wear and, you know, pick a side, essentially. I'm sad because I had hoped we would see him get a ring, you know? It's like those people who are, it's like when some people say, oh, you know, it's the bride's day. It's not the bride's day, it's the bride and the groom's day. Wait, you guys missed the opportunity to...
우리도 입자.
저 유니폼?
Yeah, I was about to say.
나 유니폼 좋아해.
I mean, he can finally do it, so why wouldn't he wanna? Oh my word, it would be so great if they actually kissed now. Like, they got the kiss cam and then they actually kissed. Come on!
속도 좀 낼까?
이제 채통 안 지켜도 돼요?
안 지켜.
Uh-huh. There we go! Yay! That was wonderful. That was such a fun show. I do still think that they could have definitely benefited from a 13th episode. I think 14 would have been too much, and I think mostly with the Korean shows it seems it's 12, 14 or 16. But yeah, I mean, I would have loved if we could have lingered on Prime Minister Moon's arrest. I would have loved if we could have seen Hwaju do a like small proposal to Lee-wan so that he got a ring as well. I appreciate the fact that they didn't feel the need to really go into Hwaju being, you know, being pregnant, them having children, that kind of a thing, because, you know, it's not necessary. We can infer that it's gonna happen for them, but I like that, you know, they're just allowed to exist with this right now. And it would have been nice to have another check-in with the former emperor, with Yoon. Just seeing him maybe happy, adjusting, getting new friends, all of that would have been great. I like that we at least got a little bit of it with the check-in with the former queen mother and then buying him the violin. But it was just, you know, all of that said, still just such a wonderful show. It really filled my heart with so much happiness. I think they did a fantastic job with the characters, with the sets, with the costuming. It was all just so beautifully executed. The cinematography until the very end. And even though obviously I knew that Lee Won's actor could act, I saw him in Lovely Runner and I think he did a phenomenal job with that as well. This hit so much more differently and with even more power. I can't say I resonated with this character because, like, where in my life would I ever have that level of responsibility? But there was something so human and relatable and deeply vulnerable about his character. I think IU did amazingly as well, but I don't have any prior dramas of hers that I've watched. I only, you know, can speak to her performance in this. I think she did such a good job of balancing the, you know, powerful businesswoman with the more vulnerable side and showing that you don't need to be cold in order to be powerful. So yeah, I think all the characters were so well drawn. I cared for so many of the side characters, and I'm so glad that they did the legwork to make the former Queen Mother's Irang's character arc and redemption feel truly earned. So yeah, I love that. I hope you guys enjoyed the reactions as well. Let me know what you thought. And I don't know, I'm kind of tempted to check out another K-drama. I mean, I've watched my fair share of K-dramas in private, but I'm kind of tempted to do another reaction to another K-drama. So let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in, which one you might recommend. Otherwise, hopefully I will see you in the next one. 안녕히 가세요.